Shalom, Miss Parker. Shalom. And shalom to others who are not a part of the Miss Parker yet, but is thinking of upcoming. I see a lot how people like to ask, why do we say Yahuah? Why do we say Yahusha? Why don't we say Jesus? Why don't we say Jehovah? I can't speak for everyone else. I can only speak for myself. Now, one of the reasons why I no longer call upon the name of Jesus, and trust me, I used to. But the reason why I don't now is because, for one, we've been lied to. We've all been lied to, and we've all been deceived. The letter J didn't even used to exist. Now you're gonna see me looking away, but it's because I don't know everything back to back. So some of the stuff I have to look up to explain. But yeah. So the letter J, for one, does not exist in Hebrew. Does not exist in Hebrew. So how could his name be Jesus? And how could my Abba name be Jehovah? Second, the letter J did not come into existence until 1524, around that time frame. I could be wrong. I do prefer people to fact check me, but 1524, still no J. So, and I don't want to hear people say it has the translation. No, there was no J. His name is not Jesus. And yet, when you sometimes type in Jesus, the meaning behind it be popping up stuff like pig's blood and stuff like that, which is not okay, in my opinion, because for one, I don't get the name of the Messiah mixed in with some pig's blood. So, and when I used to call upon the name of Jesus, there was like, nothing happened for me personally. Nothing happened. I go through something that, if you were to be a doctor, they'll call it sleep paralysis. Paralysis, I can't pronounce the word. That's what they would call it. Other people, like spiritual people, will call it incubus. I'm being attacked by incubus. I don't know. However, I know that the experience is terrifying. It's terrifying to the point that I sometimes try not to fall asleep. And I was used to call upon the name of Jesus, thinking that that would help me personally, but nothing ever came from it. But yet, when I started calling upon the name of Yahusha and Yahuah, it's like it calms down. It doesn't last that long, and I can even prevent it from happening. Because there's power in the name of Yahuah. There's power in the name of Yahusha. I can only speak though for myself, that this is why I call upon the name of Yahuah and Yahusha, because ever since I started calling upon those names, it's like I'm so much happier. Yes, I still got some anger in me that I'm working on. And sometimes I could be bitter, I admit that, but I am a work in progress throughout my journey to discovering my Abba Yahuah, Eluah, and my heavenly brother Yahushua HaMashiach. I'm a work in progress. I'm on my journey. That's why I can only speak for myself. But when I started learning those names, it was drawn to me, or I was drawn to the names. Didn't know what they meant. When I heard it, something clicked in my head. And when I started to hear it, I started to meet people who also called upon those names, and they explained to me why they did, and why they let go of religion and Jesus and church. So that's my reason for why I no longer call upon the name Jesus, and instead I call upon Yahuah and Yahusha, because I feel it, and I know that there is power in those names, because I have so much grace. I'm filled with so much joy when I say those names. Whether I'm worshiping or praising or doing Bible study or talking to my children or discussing with my husband about those two, Yahuah and Yahusha. I'm filled with joy. I'm filled with peace. And it's like the anger that I am trying to let go of is going away. It's going away. And I can say I have not felt that when I called upon the name of Jesus. Those are my reasons. If you have your own reasons, if you want to share, share. But for anyone who be wondering why I say those names, those are my reasons. Shalom.